Hope is a seed. To look at it, it's not much, often tiny or unremarkable, those bulbs this morning. Still, it is something of great power and potentiality. We toss seeds in the earth, await their germination. Not all of them sprout, but many do, most perhaps. And that's a miracle, really. Read the gardening wisdom, it will tell you that most seeds don't last very long. 3 to 5 years, they say, for most vegetable seeds. Still, the oldest seed that has been grown was from a 2,000-year-old date palm seed, recovered at the excavations of Herod the Great's palace on Masada in Israel. It had been stored, as they always tell you you're supposed to do, in a cool, dry place, and held its power for 2 centuries. How is that for a biblical-sized metaphor for hope as a seed? I always find packets of seeds I bought in hope, all kinds of odd places, in my car trunk, under the seats, in fall jacket pockets. I discover them the next spring, sometimes used for a while as a bookmark. I buy them in hopes that I will become a certain kind of gardener that I actually really am not. But what the heck, I buy them and I plant them anyway. Maybe I'm not that type of gardener, but I am that type of person of faith. This year, I planted some morning glories I found among my gardening tools, hoping they would do something, and actually they did come up. They didn't bloom much, and I think that's just because I planted them in the wrong place. See, I'm not that type of gardener. But I'll try again next year in another location. Ounce for ounce, seeds are unusually packed with flavor and nutrition. Think of nuts and seeds to add to your granola in the morning. Protein, fiber, minerals. I recently read that walnuts are full of omega-3 antioxidants, fatty acids, and are good for you and associated with a lower risk of cancer. So eat some hope. Hope is a seed. In these long, dark nights and troubled days of our times, hope is the first glorious word of Advent. Awaken your power to save us, we call out with the psalmist. Hope nourishes us to stay awake, as the scripture advises. Hope is a seed that we plant despite the losses and the troubles of our lives. Hope can take root even in the rocky soil of this distressed age. Hope is growing from the biblical promises of birth and renewal. Hope is a baby's voice in the fullness of night. Hope is at this table. We remember Jesus. We anticipate his coming in truth and beauty to rescue us, heal us, enliven us, and reclaim us. Let us plant seeds of hope this Advent.